Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm a little sweaty, it's a little bit hot, but my guy Kevin Gates dropped the video. It's called See Me, live from Breadwinner Mountain. Not sure where that is, but I'd love to be there myself. I appreciate you guys so much for the love that y'all been showing. You guys really enjoy that song, Hiding Emotions. I really enjoy it myself, and yeah, it showed through the numbers that you guys put up with that reaction. So I appreciate it. We're gonna continue to put out some Kevin Gates. Without further ado, thank y'all for coming in. Let's go ahead and get right into this, y'all. Let's do this.
Baby, we ain't never had a fast day cause I was going through the words to the world on the ride in my life.
I love y'all to death. I know it isn't structured by the book. And all that old bitch structure, schmucture, and all that bitch ass shit you heard. Come on, man. My life amazing, man.
Yup.
Get me on camera, man. I've been a juvenile since I was 13, in and out of jail. I was 13 years old, man. I wasn't supposed to be here right now. I was born to lose bread to win.
What else?
Right now, you tuned in to Kevin Gates on Breadwinner Mountain. Start that bitch over.
I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of fire. This giving me like A Boogie vibes. You know A Boogie when he did the live performance in his backyard? That's what this reminds me of right here. This is kind of hot. I like this. I'm gonna love this. Actually, let's give him his respects. Come on. Everybody hear everything good? Y'all good?
Just want to let it breathe for a little while.
But real quick, before we start the video, though, I want to say the visuals are fire. Right? We out there in the mountains. Right? We out there in the mountains. We out there with nature. A man's in a suit, looking very sophisticated, cleaned up nice, you know? Just wish nothing but positivity your way, my guy. You were a person that, like I said in the other video, you speak up a lot about your feelings, your pain, what you feel inside. You speak up about those things, and you encourage people like myself to do the same. So, I thank you for that. And all that positivity that you sent my way, I can only give it right back by doing things like this, gathering all of us here, right, at the same time, right, y'all? At the same time, so that way, we could show that support and that love that you deserve, man. Keep doing it, bro.
Start that bitch over. Start that bitch over. If you just not tuned in, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Kevin Gates.
All right, come on, let's get this.
I'm one of the most interesting people in the universe. I want to welcome y'all to Breadwinner Mountain.
I love it.
Yeah, we standing on top of this bitch. We up high in the sky where the Eagles reside.
Okay.
Breadwinner, start that bitch over.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be Breadwinner fly till the day I die. I swear to God I am.
I love
like
this.
Dogs confused, hard to trust again with all my heart's been through.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This gotta be one of the toughest performances ever. I didn't think he was just gonna start like that. This is fire. I need that mic that he got going on right now. This is heat. This beat just sounds so subtle. Whoever's playing that guitar, fire, G.
They go like this. Dogs confused, hard to trust again with all my heart's been through. Been misused, if not the one you choose. I fall back from you, I heal my wounds. Name and face tattoo, can't get that removed. Lesson learned, they been using you and ain't show gratitude. Progression earned through experience, awkward avenues. Free you born, that you don't conform. They have attitudes, effective form. Weathered every storm and they still mad at you. Made them feel like their opinion matter. They threw jabs at you, now you ready to go jump out the plane without no parachute. Now you ready to go jump out the plane without no parachute. Babe, I've been watching you. Only one you dance for. I know you see me on the dance floor.
Okay. Listen. I just wanted to let that go through. Why? It's important. Sometimes, listener, you want to hear the whole thing. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna break it down. All right. What there is to break down. All right. So, first of all,
bitch over. And I'm gonna be Breadwinner fly till the day I die. I swear to God I am.
Swear to God I am.
Go like this. Dogs confused, hard to trust again with all my heart's been through.
I was confused. Hard to trust again with all my heart's been through. Right? Sometimes You know, we go through those things. It could be a friend, it could be family, it could be a stranger, right? You go through certain situations that next time you're a little bit like, nah, I shouldn't really give that situation 100%. Why? Because I already dealt with this. You know, it happens with friendships too. You know, a friend just did you wrong. Now the next friend, they ain't gonna get that same love from you that you just gave that friend. Why? Because you don't trust them the same no more. Why? Because of the things you've been through. You know, little by little, things like that changes. So, you know, he say, I was confused, had to trust again with all my heart's been through. Now, you know, I agree with that. But I just want to say it's not fair for those people that we're meeting to receive that from us, you know? So it's a fine line that we kind of got to like, then we got to figure out, damn, do I treat this person this way or do I give them who I really am and not allow that person that once upon a time did that wrong, that devil, to come in and try to alter anything that I got going on, right? So I look at it that way. I look at it as evil, tries to come into your life, does something to try to change who you are as a person, right? Then you got the good side where it's like, damn, you know, you feel guilt, you feel confusion, you don't know what to do, right? And you kind of get misled with it sometimes, you know? I'm a person, I've been through it, you know, I've been through the, yeah, you get treated bad, you don't do it again, but it's not fair that you treat that person, right? You allowed that one person to change who you were as a person this entire time. Just that one person, all it took was that one person to change all the good you done for everybody else, you know, and that's what I'm trying to say, you know, don't allow that evil, don't allow that bad to come in and change who you are as a person, you know, to affect those moving forward. You know, maybe yourself, you protect yourself a little bit more, but figure out what that might be for you.
Been misused, if not the one you choose. I fall back to trust again with all my heart's been through. Been misused, if not the one you choose. I fall back from you, I with all my. They go like this. Dogs confused, hard to trust again with all my heart's been through. Been misused, if not the one you choose. I fall back from you, I heal my wounds. Name and face tattoo, can't get that removed.
He said, what?
Confused, hard to trust again with all my heart's been through. Been misused, if not the one you choose. I fall back from you.
I've been misused, not the one you choose. I fell back from you. Okay, so been misused, you know, so been in a situation before where I ain't necessarily like how it turned out for me, at least me, my feelings. And then he said,
and with all my heart's been through, been misused, if not the one you choose. I fall back from you.
Not the one you choose. I fell back from you. So, you know, he took it upon himself, you know, to kind of step away from the situation, which is always a tough thing to do, you know, walking away from anybody, anything, a job, any of that, anything, you know, it's a tough thing to do, but I got to commend it because of how hard it is to do those things, you know?
Heal my wounds, name and face tattoo, can't get that removed.
Heal my wounds, okay? So everything we go through, you know, we become better, we heal them, you know, now we don't hurt the same no more. We stronger, right? Wounds, good thing with wounds is this. If you cut yourself, your skin in that spot just comes back a little bit stronger, right? So it'll come back just a little bit stronger. So same thing where I think when it comes to emotions, it's the same. I think you can exercise your emotions so much where you're just that strong, you become immune. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't feel that no more. You know, when you go to the gym and you're lifting 10 pounds, you don't feel it no more? All right, it's time to step it up a little bit, you know? But with emotions, it's like, well, with anger and rage and things like that, you don't necessarily need to step it up. You just get it, you get hit with it so much that you just kind of, you're building muscle inside low key. At the same time, you know, you're just building it up, and if eventually after dealing with the same situation over and over again, you get to the point where it's just, it is what it is. And I think we call that discipline for certain things, but for some other stuff, you know, I don't know what it would be called. Being honest with you, because that's more of like a therapist thing. I think, you know, when it comes to like the psychological things and things like that, of why we feel things and things like that. But, you know, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Lesson learned.
He's always putting out emotions, y'all. He's always putting out emotions. Always putting out emotions. Always talking his shit. He is never letting out. Bro, always releasing, bro. He is very passionate and very expressive.
You, I heal my wounds. Name and face tattoo, can't get that removed.
And then the face tattoos, not being able to remove them, you could kind of do it. There's like laser shit you could kind of do. You know, I'm not sure what ink you got it with. You know, maybe that's why you can't get it removed. But nowadays, I know there's some laser stuff that you could do to remove them.
Lesson learned, they been using you and ain't show gratitude. Progression earned through experience, awkward avenues.
Okay. He said, lesson learned, they've been using you. You know, lesson learned through experience. Right? So as I said, you go through things, you learn from them, and you keep it moving. You know? When it comes to the emotional side of things, again, you go through certain stuff, you become numb to it, and you keep it moving. Same thing, you know? Lesson learned, I just won't do that again. I just won't do that again. But that's what I'm saying. Don't let the bad change who you are too much as a person. You know, there's certain things we could change, but, you know, your core qualities, I think that's who you are, you know? Don't let because somebody else said, nah, bro. Everybody's allowed to, you know, as long as it's within the laws and things, you know, you be all right, you know? Everybody's allowed to live their life, I think. So live your life the way you choose to live your life. Don't let others tell you, no. We don't dictate that. Nah. Even my little guy, he'll tell you. Like, there's certain things that, for the most part, he gets to choose everything that he wants to do in his life. And then we, like, back it up, right? So, hey, I want to go here. All right, cool. You got money for that? Nah? All right, cool. We'll help you pay for it. Oh, yeah, we'll pay for it, right? Nah. All right, cool. Let's go outside and let's go do this, right? He is able, yo, Dad, I need some money. All right, cool. Come on, let's go sell some water. Right? Oh, Dad, I need some, I don't know, this or whatever it is. I try to make it so that way he always makes the decision of what he wants to do. I allow him to do it. You know, I don't push those things on him because I want him to hold himself accountable for those things that maybe he didn't do or he did do, you know? I don't want it, because you this and that. No, you got the freedom to do it. You know, I always push you to get your license. As a matter of fact, license is next, right? 10 years old, but license is next. And, you know, and by that I mean, like, start, like, educating yourself. You know, he's asking questions now, but just, like, start educating yourself. Because, like, 6 years go by in no time, y'all. Like, 6 years happens, he's over there, he got his little permit, he got his license, he's good, he's chilling. And, you know, yeah, 6 years, that's in no time, you know. So that's enough time for him to, like, learn that. But, you know, you don't dictate, in my opinion, you don't dictate what a person, you know, could do or can't do or any of this and that, you know. In a sense, where we live, you know, we kind of live under that. But, you know, I guess I mean within those rules, you know, we're already living within those confined lines, then we should be able to just kind of do as we please within those confined lines, you know. And yeah, I try not to implement that on him at all. The only thing I try to do with him is exercise nowadays, you know, just to help him out a little bit, but not push too much because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not trying to be this crazy, you know, I'm not trying to tap into that side. No, I'm trying to still be me, focus on what I gotta do, but still assist, you know, and here, do your part, and this is what you're supposed to do. Once you do this, then we continue to help out. Do this, and we continue to help out, you know, you take it from there. So, yeah, it's a good time. It's definitely a good time, that approach at least, and I enjoy it. I enjoy that.
Name and face tattoo, can't get that removed. Lesson learned, they been using you and ain't show gratitude. Progression earned through experience, awkward avenues, free you born. That you don't conform, they have attitudes, effective form. Whether they're storm and they still mad at you, made them feel like their opinion matter. They threw jabs at you.
What did he just say? What did he just say?
Storm and they still mad at you, made them feel like their opinion matter. They threw jabs at you.
Made them feel like their opinions mattered. They threw jabs at you. I felt that. You know, you're in situations sometimes where you you just entertain it to entertain it. You know, it's just like, ah, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? Let me throw this way. You know, give them a little bit of attention this way. But at the end of the day, if you know yourself, like for sure, me, man, opinions. I do agree with constructive criticism. If you know, you know. You post a comment to say something about it, I take it into consideration. I'll reply to you, and I'll do my best to correct it for the following video. I think I've done that. I don't know. So far, I think I've done that. You know, we rewind every once in a while. We go back, you know, after I do these rants, go back to make sure that you don't miss, so you remember exactly what we was talking about, and we're consistent. You know, the titles that you guys ask, the videos in the description, all those things, man. So the face on the thumbnails, like all those things, you know. So we try to apply, you know, day to day, and that's what it's about, man.
And they
So
still mad at
when you
made them feel like their opinion matter, they threw jabs at you.
made them feel like their opinion matters, they jabs at you. When you entertain them, you know, make them feel a little bit important, cool, it's fun and all. But you know yourself, you know that you don't take it serious, you know, and I think that's important. I don't take it serious, and I take constructive criticism. I don't take it too serious. I go ahead and I take the job serious, yes, but I don't take the comments in the sense of like bad critic. Like if you're just trying to be negative intentionally, I don't take that serious. Like, hello, like I know how to read, I know how to say like, okay. I mean that doesn't really matter. Like, okay, and just like weed that out. Like keep going with the positive. There's like a million more positive things throughout the day. So it's like it really doesn't affect me, you know, and I think that's an important skill to acquire. I think it is, to block the noise out. You know, learn to block the noise out. Not everything you should be listening to should be sticking in your head, you know. Certain things yes, certain things no, but you know, be mindful of that.
Now you ready to go jump out the plane without no parachute. Now you ready to go jump out the plane without no parachute. Hey, I've been watching.
Listen, I like the way his tone of voice. I like his little melodies, his switch up. Hey, listen, I've been jumping at the plane with a parachute. Just the way he switches it up, you know, just catches you off guard. Real melodic, real sexy. I'm gonna say the word. It's real sexy. It's nice. It's real. It's You know what I mean? Like, it's just like It's just got that to it. That's what it is. It just got that to it. That's what it is. It don't even got a word. It just got that to it.
Tools effective form, weather every storm, and they still mad at you. Made them feel like their opinion mattered. They threw jabs at you. Now you ready to go jump out the plane without no parachute. Now you ready to go jump out the plane without no parachute. Hey, I've been watching you. Only one you dance for. I know you see me on the dance floor.
Eee! Y'all see the moves? Y'all didn't see the moves?
I know you see me on the dance floor.
Listen. He said I'm the only one that you dance for. I know you see me on the dance floor. That's sexy, bro. That's fire. I mean, you know, you talking to her, you let her know, like, you know, I know you see me looking at you, and I know you see me looking at me. So what the fuck are we gonna do? Cause I ain't buying you shots for free. You better pay for your drink. You better go ahead and get in. And yes, I'm talking about the pool. Fuck, I didn't finish it. But it's cool.
The only one you dance for. See me on the dance floor. The only one you dance for.
Bro, that's that sexy talk. Again, I know you see me looking at you. And I know you see me looking at me. I want to buy you a couple of shots. But I don't really know what you're thinking. That's it. But that's kind of fine. I know you see me looking at you. I know you see me looking at me. I want to buy a couple of shots. Nah, I said something different the first time. I could just go back later, right after I upload. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I know you see me on
And
the
the
day I've
dance
been
floor.
watching you. I better be the only one you dance for. I know you see me
And
on
the
the
dance
floor.
floor. Yo. How you doing? 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 Hey, do it again. Stop playing.
I know you see me on the dance floor.
Why you laughing like that? Huh? Why you laughing like that? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
I know you see me on the dance
Dance.
floor.
Hold on. Hold on. And y'all heard it. I told y'all. Y'all hear it. If you listen closely, he goes, That's what I tell you. That's just like, You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Dance floor.
And here it is.
I know you see me on the dance floor.
Look at her, look at her, look at her. He think he cool. Yo, you think you cool, bro? You think you fucking cool, bro? Nah, you cool as shit, bro. Man be cleaned up and shit. Y'all remember when he had his Indian shit all the time? Bring that back, my boy. We need that. The chief. The fucking general. The chief. Nah, man. That's the nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that shit is over. We finished. Good job, my brother. Good shit. That's what you get paid for. See, from now on, that's how you get taught. Alright? Next time I hit it, that's how I want you to hit it. That's what he was that's what that nod meant. All of those things in one.
Oh, nigga, cut him out of it!
Yo! Well, yo, he hype. Look. Look at that laugh. Look at the laugh. Look at the laugh. Look, Jesus. I love when he smiled. I fucking love when he smiled. I don't know why. He got one of those smiles that change his whole everything. It ain't just a smile. Like, there's certain people, see, like, I smile, look, only this changes, right? Right? Only that changes. He got a smile that his whole face, he's a different person. He projects a different type of energy when he smiles. He just got that, the chink, the crease in the eyes, the cheeks go up, the teeth glisten, you know, it lighten up the day. You know, and I think that's a beautiful thing, bro. Keep that shit up. Not everybody got that glow to them. Keep that shit up. Not everybody got that glow to them. And not everybody could see that glow either. Not everybody could see that glow. Others see different. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. You know, I hope y'all enjoy these reactions for real. Like, I be trying to make them like less time sometimes. Like, I try to make them less time sometimes, but sometimes it's like, damn, some context, some backstory, some this and that is also cool now. I think so. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I appreciate y'all though. Thank y'all. Let Kevin Gates know we need another one and another one and another one of these. And we here, we watching, we waiting, and we can't wait to change our life this year and the next year and the year after that. And it's gonna be crazy, y'all. We are literally 10 away from 500 subscribers. I appreciate the heck out of you guys so much. I'm gonna plan something for 500 subscribers. Let's see what we do. I don't know what it will be. You know, maybe, I don't know, what would y'all like? Nah, story time is too, maybe like a vlog. Maybe we go somewhere. Y'all want to go somewhere? Maybe we'll go fishing. Can we go fishing? Please, let's go fishing. For 500 subscribers, let's go fishing. That'd be lit. Would you guys like to see some fishing stuff? I like fishing. But yeah, I want to do something for 500 subscribers. We're only 10 away right there, and it's just a show appreciation to you guys. Thank y'all so much, as always. And that's that, y'all. Shout out to Kevin Gates, man. Lend a helping hand, y'all. 2 hands are better than 1. 3 is always going to be better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless you guys. And I'm out of here, my boys. Peace out, yo. I'm glad I got the volume back up, too, because that other volume was not it. Y'all got to speak up. gotta let me know these things, yo. I be listening to these videos like, oh nah, man, I messed up, but it's all good. We fix it on the way, baby. The ups and the downs. I'm out of here, yo.